In a stunning development that further underscores the politicizing of the federal law enforcement apparatus, the Biden Justice Department is being accused of witness intimidation over an implied threat to Hunter Biden's former business partner on the eve of his testimony to Congress, sparking Republican outrage. Devon Archer, who is set to testify behind closed doors to the House Oversight Committee on Monday, was the subject of a reported Saturday letter from federal prosecutors with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York requesting that a judge set a date for him to report to prison over his conviction on a matter unrelated to his testimony about President Joe Biden. The existence of the letter was broken by Fox News host Maria Bartiromo and Representative James Comer, Republican Kentucky, who is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, a document that the congressman characterized as witness intimidation to influence Archer's testimony, which has been predicted to be explosive, potentially implicating the big guy himself. "I don't know if this is a coincidence, Maria, or if this is another example of the weaponization of the Department of Justice," Representative Comer said, noting that it is highly unusual for the DOJ to have sent out a letter on a Saturday. "But I can tell you this. The lengths to which the Biden legal team has gone to try to intimidate our witnesses, to coordinate with the Department of Justice, and to certainly coordinate with the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee to encourage people not to cooperate with our investigation, to encourage banks not to turn over bank records, to encourage Treasury not to let us have access to those suspicious activity reports, it's very troubling," he added. "I believe that this is another violation of the law. This is obstruction of justice," Comer said. "But, nevertheless, we're going to continue to move forward and try to present the American people with the facts and the truth about this president and his family." Republicans took to Twitter/X to angrily react to the latest outrage from the Democrat-controlled DOJ. The DOJ is now actively committing the crime of obstructing a congressional investigation, Representative Matt Gaetz, Republican Florida, wrote. "If Devon Archer isn't in the witness chair Monday, we better haul every SOB at the DOJ before Congress every day to make them pay for this. LMK, I'll come back to Washington tomorrow to do this. Archer is in that chair or Garland is," he added. "Yield me the time and let me ask the questions. I'll handle it from there." The DOJ has gone rogue. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican Georgia, tweeted. "They are actively intimidating our witness and coordinating to cover up Biden crimes. I'm happy to go back to Washington to do whatever it takes to stop this rogue weaponized government." More GOP reactions to the DOJ's outrageous move to protect the Bidens. "We are aware of speculation that the Department of Justice's weekend request to have Mr. Archer report to prison is an attempt by the Biden administration to intimidate him in advance of his meeting with the House Oversight Committee," Archer's attorney, Matthew Schwartz, said. "To be clear, Mr. Archer does not agree with that speculation," he added. "In any case, Mr. Archer will do what he has planned to do all along, which is to show up on Monday and to honestly answer the questions that are put to him by the congressional investigators." The Justice Department issued a response on Sunday night denying that it was trying to pressure Archer. "To be clear, the government does not request, and has never requested, that the defendant surrender before his congressional testimony," the statement reads. Nonetheless, for the avoidance of all doubt, the government requests that any surrender date, should the court order one, be scheduled to occur after the defendant's congressional testimony is completed.